What's up, ADHD crew? You know, it's just dawned on me that roughly 3 years ago, I was first diagnosed with inattentive type ADHD, and I was prescribed these bad boys, Concerta'yla XL. Or as it's called on this box, Zenadate XL, and this is 36 milligrams. It's prolonged release methylphenidate, which is the proper name for it. So this stuff has been by my side for 3 whole years now, and boy, it's been a hell of a ride. It's taken me through some good times and equally some pretty rough and bad times. So what I would say the highlights of Concerta are, I consider it to be my go-to day starter, and it definitely improves my sense of productivity and my motivation to get going every day. I haven't been taking it every single day for the last 3 years. I mean, there's been times where I've had like a month or 2 off just for a break, and I think it's good to do that every now and again. I don't think that you need to be on it every single day for the rest of your life. Now and again, it's totally cool just to have little breaks here and there, just to give your central nervous system a break. I think that's pretty smart. There have been moments where I've been on a slightly higher dose than I should have been, and the come up was definitely a bit too strong. It did make me feel anxious and irritable, and it did affect my moods negatively. So if you're going to try Concerta, definitely try to find the sweet spot. But it's like it gets the cogs going in my brain. It starts to get all machinery loose and working nicely. So that's the way I'd kind of describe the effect. Some of the best times I've had on Concerta has been when I've just been super productive and I've just like totally gone further than I thought I ever could in completing projects, maybe for uni work, or just having the get up and go to do things that I would not have been able to do had I been off it. I think in the right dose, it can make you feel more competent and make you feel more confident, which is what you really want. But for me, the worst times have been when I've been up for like 2 days straight because I took it maybe perhaps too late in the day, and I've had too much stimulants like coffee with it as well. That's a bad idea. So like if you're going to take it, I would try to limit the caffeine, because it does definitely make you very sensitive to caffeine, and you have to be smart about taking it because it can interfere with your circadian rhythm, and there's a likely chance you're going to interrupt your sleeping schedule if you don't take it in the proper dosage and you don't take it early enough in the day. So I have always said take it in the morning, but of course it depends on what your schedule is like, because Concerta takes about 8 to 12 hours to get out of your system. And I'd say it's probably more towards 12 hours than 8. It's helped me to feel more in control of my life, and it's improved my confidence in myself. I think that now I do have this feeling that I can actually achieve things, which I really struggled with before. So let's have a look inside the box, shall we? Let's unbox it. A bit of ASMR. So I don't really know what it's going to look like in different countries, but here in the UK, we got little white bottles like that, so it's just going to be 1 a day. That's the dosage for this. And when you take it out, you have a little cylindrical pill with a flat edge on it, and it's got a slight little indentation right through the center there. So how this little thing works is that it slowly increases the norepinephrine and dopamine in the brain over a period of extended time, and you're going to feel the effects anywhere from about 45 minutes up to an hour and a half. It depends on if you've eaten or not. If you've taken on an empty stomach, you're going to feel it probably sooner. At least that's been my experience. So if you ever get prescribed Concerta, you can either get them in 18 milligrams, 27 milligrams, 36 milligrams and 54. So it really is depending on your severity of ADHD and how sensitive you are in general, but your psychiatrist or doctor will know the right dose for you, usually on evaluation. But if you have any negative side effects, you can either increase the dosage if it's not working for you perhaps, or if it's too much anxiety, which you might find that happened with me the first time. It was too much for me. I was on about 54 I think, so when I first did that it was just way too much, and I just felt completely off the walls. It was way too much, so I went right down to 18, and now I'm on 36, so it's a happy medium for me. 36, now I've got a bit more experience with the drug, I can handle a bit more and it works a bit better, but it's not overbearing. Now traditionally the old Concerta tablets that I used to have looked slightly different to this one. It was more of a cylindrical thicker tablet. And I'm not sure if it's the same mechanism with this one, but Concerta traditionally works with 3 components. It's got the stimulant, it has a time release component, and it has a push component that kind of pushes out the drug through a laser drilled hole at the top. But I'm not sure about this one. This one is called Zenadate XL, so I don't know if there's an actual chemical difference. I can't really find much research online, it's quite new as far as I can tell, but I'm pretty sure it's just a different name for Concerta. Same drug, it's just a different brand name, different company. And there's a whole bunch of information here that I can't possibly read out to all of you, but I am going to put some important information like the side effects in the description box below, so do check that out if you're interested. So overall, my experience with Concerta, I would say over the last 3 years, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. 8 on a good day, 6 on a bad day. So average, 7. I think that's fair. So what's next for me? Am I going to stay on it? You know, I have thought about trying other things like Elvance, which is Vyvanse in the UK. Just because I'm interested in seeing if it affects me in a better way. Maybe I might have less side effects. But the problem is it's quite a lengthy process and a pain in the neck to get it sorted out. You know, you've got to go and speak to the doctor. You've got to have a solid reason to want to change medications, I think. So, I mean, even though I'm curious to try other medications, I don't think I really need to. I've got to say that Concerta does work nicely for me. I'm comfortable with it. I know it well. I know what to expect, and I know how to take it that's best for me. So I hope this video was useful to you, and do share it with other people if you think it might be useful to someone else that you know is considering trying out Concerta. Perhaps it could change the game for them. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider hitting the subscribe button for me and give it a like and hit the notification bell as well to stay up to date with all my other content coming up soon. So thanks very much guys, I'll see you next time.